is Northeast Georgia's only local source for TV news. From the Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication, this is Grady Newsource.
Ever. We're having BTS on the show!
I don't know why she's saying this. BTS is not coming. We don't have a budget for anything, much less them. Stop saying that.
I've been waiting like my whole life for this. Like actually. Since the day I was born, BTS coming, like, oh my god, I'm excited. I'm excited for BTS, but where are their names?
Wait, so there's no BT, like we're not having BTS on the show, or?
No.
Guys! Hey guys, remember I was like, oh yeah, BTS is coming on the show? Yeah, so it turns out it's behind the scenes, just as exciting. What? You suck! Okay! It's terrible. I can't play with my feelings.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, you know, I just made like a really bad mistake earlier. I thought BTS was coming on the show. It turns out it was behind the scenes. I'm like, it's fine.
Wait, that was you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Behind the scenes show. Come on.
what is it? Like BTS?
BTS is not coming.
Are they coming?
Nope.
We can't even afford food. You think we have BTS? My fault. Well, welcome back to Grady Night Shift. Tonight we are bringing you a behind-the-scenes look at all things Athens.
Yes.
I'm Shad McMillan.
I'm Maddie McKinley.
And I'm Jason Singh. Speaking of BTS, Grady Night Shift students went behind the scenes of the Backlight Student Film Festival last year, and the submissions for this year's festival are now open, according to their Instagram.
Yeah, they accept short-form films, which are about from 1 to 10 minutes in length, and long-form, which are 11 to 30 minutes long.
The early deadline is December 31st, and the final deadline is February 8th. Films are submitted through the Film Freeway. Check out more details on their Instagram at backlight.filmfestival.
Let's take a look behind the curtain as our reporters went to the Morton Theater to preview the upcoming Dance Athens performance.
The Morton Theater in downtown Athens puts on various productions from musicals to dance and even circus events. On October 10th and 11th, the Morton Theater will feature Dance Athens, an annual event hosted by Dance FX. Dance Athens this year will include free classes and an end-of-week show featuring companies and teams such as the UGA dance team. Devin Dennis, the director of all the hip-hop and line dance companies at Dance FX, talks a little bit more about Dance Athens.
Dance Athens is an event that we put on once a year for the entire community of Athens, just to remember how lucky we are to be able to dance, how fun dancing is, and we love to bring that to the community.
The build-up to Dance Athens involves months of rehearsals and preparation. Amelie Huff, who works at the front desk at Dance FX and helps with the behind the scenes for Dance Athens, says there's lots the public doesn't see.
Probably just everything that goes into it, because there's a lot of, you have to like lay all the flooring on the stage, and then there's of course all the preparations with all of the dances, so you know it takes months to learn and clean the dances and make sure that everything is correct and all of that, and then just personal stuff like mentally getting ready for it, and there's just so much that goes into it. So.
Stephanie Soto, a dancer in the Sugar Rush hip-hop company, enjoys the rehearsals leading up to Dance Athens.
My favorite part about rehearsals is probably just doing the step-by-steps and then cleaning up the moves, because when you learn the choreography, you might miss a couple of things.
Dance Athens will take the Morton Theater stage starting on October 10th for the whole community to watch and participate in.
Tickets can be found on the Morton Theater website, priced at $16 for adults and $13 for seniors, students, and children. Reporting for Grady Night Shift, this is Pride Haggerty.
That Loki looks fire. Like, I mean, it's kind of like Dancing with the Stars, right? I could do that.
I think you should stick to anchoring, okay?
The dancing isn't over yet. Sigma Delta Tau Greek Grind is coming this Wednesday, October 15th at Aikens Ford Arena.
Right. 20 Panhellenic sororities will compete in a dance competition. The event raises money for Prevent Child Abuse America, according to the SDT Greek Grind coordinator, Grace Engel.
Yes, this year's celebrity host is Kevin Chamberlain, or better known as Bertram the Butler from Jesse.
Wait, that's actually so
Hey,
sick.
Jesse!
That's so
Woo!
Tickets are still available online at GreekGrind.com.
Speaking of dancing, what's dancing without some music? Grady Night Shift reporter Samaya Kerwin tells us more about Live in the Lobby.
WUOG 90.5 FM has been UGA's student-run radio show since 1972, sharing music, news, and talk 24/7. But Live in the Lobby nights are something special. Students crowd in the studio for the live shows, and the crew works behind the scenes to pull it all together. I got a closer look at the show. Let's check it out.
Every Tuesday, the WUOG radio station hosts a live concert called Live in the Lobby, which is WUOG's weekly live studio performance.
Right now I'm standing in Taint, the current home for the student-led radio station WUOG. Back in the early 2000s, the radio station was held in Memorial Hall where student DJs would have to stay for 24 hours to keep the radio running. But now they have an automated playlist that runs continuously through the night.
Senior student Anais Long, who is an operations director for WUOG, shares what she does in behind the scenes at the radio station.
At this point, I've kind of trained my staffers to do the setup like themselves. So they go and they set up the lights. We choose what colors we want to do. We have 2 lights on the bottom and 2 LED panels. And then I set up the wide shot on it, so I put a tripod and I throw my camera on there, and then I'll usually have another staffer usually have their own camera or use one of ours to film the zoom shots.
Every once in a while, the radio station will post archival footage that they have from older years while they are working on editing the newer footage. They try to post the newer concerts that they capture within a month after they are filmed, but sometimes it takes longer. Live in the Lobby began over 15 years ago and has seen growth since the beginning. What started as 2 still shots of each concert has grown into a dynamic multi-shot production. Multiple students come to the radio station Tuesday nights to watch the concerts and interact with others.
I don't know, it kind of offers a space for like community and stuff, like just listening to it. Sometimes it just helps me study, like I'll listen to it while I'm studying. They usually have like some like podcasts or something going on too, that's fun, like in the daytime. But yeah, just like it's community, it gives me some place to go for people who like music. Yeah, I don't know.
We are Samaya Kerwin, Jordan Mobley, and Josephine Vasilko reporting for Grady Night Shift.
We are really rocking out tonight.
Hey Jason, are we ever going to rock out to your band?
Well, actually stay tuned for some news that may interest the metalheads out there.
Yeah, sure. Well, we're going to go ahead to break. Stick around to find out more about all the preparations that hotels need to do on game day.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s. Why should saving for retirement be any different? I mean, they go back to college, learn new instruments, start skateboarding. Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. With aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back. Gnarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org.
If
you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org.
Welcome back. In studio, we have Grady night shift reporter Julia Beecham, who went behind the scenes at a hotel in Athens.
Weekends are among the busiest weekends in Athens for both University of Georgia students and visitors, making hotels a hot commodity. I got to go behind the scenes at local Athens hotels and find out more, from different management methods to higher room prices.
Football season is here, and with that brings tens of thousands of fans, which brings more hotel bookings and higher prices. The Georgia Center for Continuing Education is one hotel for football fans looking for a place to stay in Athens. Front desk agent at the Georgia Center for Continuing Education Hotel, Bobby Gillespie, says the hotel is popular because of its location.
It's a hot commodity to get a room right here, right in the middle of campus, to be able to walk to the stadium. So yeah, people go crazy over them.
He added the hotel is completely booked on most game day weekends. And because there's so many people, it runs differently on game day weekends.
It's a whole different machine that we run. There's a lot more security. There's a lot more that goes into it, but it makes it a lot more fun.
The Georgia Center for Continuing Education is not the only location that experiences full bookings and busy game day weekends. The Athenian, a luxury boutique hotel in Athens, also prepares to have a tight schedule and a full calendar on game day weekends. Lauren Brown, owner of the Athenian, talks about the balance between understanding the different demands that come with varying game days.
That's why the prices are so much for these big games, because you really have to make up for the smaller games. You know, it would be nice if they would just all be equal with the amount of attendance, and then all the prices could be equal. But you kind of have to do dynamic pricing and where the demand is, because then on the smaller games, you don't have that demand.
Brown also talks about how owning a boutique inn in the midst of chain hotels inspires a comforting and connective environment between guests on busy game day weekends.
That is what sets us apart from the bigger ones, is we have that personalized connection. We do like to do specialized gift bags for all the games in their rooms, and add special touches just to give some value and make it fun and festive for the guests. It's more of almost like they're all staying in a big Airbnb together, but then they each have their own hotel room. So it is a festive atmosphere.
With the increase in home games at UGA this season, these businesses continue to ensure the comfort of their guests while also balancing the influx of clients that all come at once. I'm Julia Beecham, reporting for Grady Night Shift.
Speaking of game day, what's game day without the sound of the Redcoats? Grady Night Shift reporters went to a practice to get a sneak peek behind the scenes.
Founded in 1905, the Redcoat Marching Band is the soundtrack to UGA game day. To fans, their effortless marching is part of what makes Saturday in Athens so special. However, it takes a lot of preparation to get these performances running smoothly.
As the official marching band of the University of Georgia, the Redcoat Band performs at all home games and select away games. The 400 undergraduate and graduate members of the band commit up to 5 days a week to rehearsing at the intramural fields. Maddie Price, third-year biomedical physiology major and Redcoat rank leader, walks us through the small tasks that are often overlooked.
People in my section look over their music to make sure they have it memorized, or they'll go through their drill in their head. I personally have to iron my uniform to make sure it's straight for game days.
During their 2-hour-long practice, the band members go through the motions of the weekly pregame and halftime performance. Aside from perfecting their technical skills, Jackson Tadlock, a third-year music major, adds that rehearsal allows band members to foster the close bonds that make them not only a team, but a family.
I'm a firm believer in this band would be nothing if not for the love we share in this band, because at the end of the day we did this because we started an instrument when we were 11 or 10 or whatever.
As performers, the band members must overcome the nerves of marching in front of more than 92,000 people between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. Moments before taking on Dooley Field, members adapt various methods of mental preparation, especially for high-stakes games.
I kind of just tell myself I'm here for a reason. I auditioned into the band. I'm good enough to be doing this. and I wouldn't be here if I didn't know what I was doing.
The band's hard work and dedication all comes together when fans hear classic UGA anthems like Glory Glory, the Battle Hymn, and the Krypton Fanfare.
Reporting for Grady Night Shift, we are Maya Popa and Artemis Mezowitz.
Ah, sounds of game day.
Nope.
Copyright. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Don't worry, we're not playing that sound again anytime soon.
But we do have the band Airball in studio who will play a little snippet of their new song, Sally Mae.
Believe it or not, they wrote it in just one night in a dorm room.
The band formed just about a month ago from an encounter in a geography class. Let's give it up for Airball.
Hey, we're Airball. This is a snippet of our new song, Sally Mae. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Wow, that was incredible. That was just written like last night.
Apparently, but
that's insane.
The song isn't released yet, but you can follow them on their Instagram at Airball Music.
And I just realized that I cannot write music. We'll be right back after the break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
You're home before sunrise, on top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Ever wanted to see a new place?
Shad. Airball.
Okay. But if you want to go somewhere new, Grady Night Shift reporters checked out what it takes to plan a study abroad trip.
Every year, hundreds of students at the University of Georgia pack their bags in order to study abroad. With programs ranging all the way from Latin America to East Asia, study abroad programs are an unforgettable experience for every UGA student.
However, long before those flights take off, a team right here on campus works behind the scenes to make those experiences possible. Global Studies Program Manager, Amy Hicks, provides valuable insight as to how her and her team navigate structuring study abroad programs, highlighting a key difference in planning international trips as opposed to domestic ones.
It's a lot easier like if you're in the US, but once you get abroad, it's a lot easier to have a company to help you plan that because there may be language barriers, difference in currency too. That's a big thing we have to work on as well. So they'll actually help us, and we'll tag team and plan out locations where we're going to go, where we're going to stay, and company visits. We visit companies all over the world as well. So there's a lot of moving parts. And
while faculty work to plan individual programs, students are also hard at work applying and preparing for their own study abroad experiences.
Sophia Bobo, a third-year journalism major with an international relations minor, says she got her trip paid for through scholarships.
I applied to as many as I could, and I was very blessed to receive all of them. And I also had complete funding for the trip, and it was honestly, it was just amazing because I didn't expect to have gone with so many scholarships and be able to go for practically for free.
The Office of Global Engagement's website, studyaway.uga.edu, is where students can find scholarship applications and more information. By connecting students at UGA to beautiful locations across the globe, Study Abroad truly plays a tremendous role in making global education accessible. The deadline for the upcoming Maymester, internships, and summer study away programs are November 3rd. The General Office of Global Engagement Scholarships deadline is October 15th. And if you're looking to attend a study abroad information session, you can stop by the PAF in Grady on October 13th from 3 to 4 p.m. to learn about travel writing in Prague, or at 4:30 to 5:30 to learn about the NYC Maymester. This is Mary Montello, reporting for Grady Night Shift.
Are you guys doing study abroad?
Yep, your girl's going to Cuba.
heck
Or,
yeah.
you know, at least I want to.
I plan on going to Cortona, Italy. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Vera.
Well, for our next trip, we'll be traveling to Polly's right here in downtown Athens to take a look at what it takes to run a restaurant.
Tonight we're taking you beyond the dining room and into the heart of one of Athens' local restaurants. From the atmosphere to the people who bring it to life, we're going behind the scenes with Polly's general manager, Patrick Walker, to see what keeps locals coming back again and again.
Because there are so many people say that they love Polly's. I don't know if it's the picture frames on the wall. I don't know if it's the type of people we hire, how good the martinis are, how like different the food is, or just the vibe itself. It's a classic feel for a classic city.
That classic Athens feel isn't just found in the food or the atmosphere. It's built by the people who work there. Patrick says that the restaurant's charm starts behind the scenes during employee training and is shown in the warm personalities that make every guest feel at home.
When I tell my servers when they go up to the table, like, be who you are, because you're working here for a reason. You're working here because of the type of person that you are. So be who you are, be open, and be friendly.
Behind the friendly smiles, there's also a fast-paced rhythm that keeps the restaurant running smoothly. Something Patrick says takes real teamwork and focus.
The team is going to be able to multitask, get a tables ordered, put a drink order in, know, hey, it's probably been 3 minutes, 4 minutes since I put that drink in. I have to get this food, but I have to get that drink right after.
So whether it's the fast pace behind the scenes or the personal touches up front, it's clear that it's not just the place, but the people too that make this Athens restaurant so special. For Grady Night Shift, this is London Ray, Braden Jones, and Hannah Hazen.
You know what, guys? I think I have to go get some food after this. You know, with all this talk about restaurants.
So, Maddie, we literally just went to Bolton. Okay, anyways, Starbucks came back with their iced apple crisp oat milk shaken espresso today, and will have it for a limited time while supplies last, according to their news blog.
You know what? Baristas are basically like artists. Overworked, underpaid.
True, true. Speaking of artists, have you ever wondered how art exhibits come together? We'll find out after the break.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
You know, a lot of people say, when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Welcome back. We are taking a look into the world of art. Grady Night Shift reporters took a look at what goes into making an art exhibit.
When it comes to most art exhibitions, people usually see the finished product. The perfectly placed paintings, the lights just right. But here at the Georgia Museum of Art, there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes.
Curator Nelda Damiano shares a glimpse into the process of selecting the works featured in the current exhibition, Brilliant Exiles, American Women in Paris. Georgia Museum of Art curator Nelda Damiano says one of the biggest challenges curators face are negotiations. She explains the kind of obstacles that can arise, and this exhibition was no exception.
And the negotiations in securing a particular work of art has many reasons. Sometimes it's because of the condition of the work. If it's fragile, museums don't want it to travel.
Damiano says that building an exhibition is a long and thoughtful process, from shaping the concept and choosing the right work to managing logistics and crafting the story behind it.
As a rule of thumb, an exhibition takes between 3 to 5 years to put together. And that period includes, again, from the time the curator or the team of curator thinks about what are we trying to tell visitors? What is the thesis of this show?
Once the artworks are ready to travel, the process becomes all about care and precision. Todd Rivers, owner of several works featured in the show, explains how each piece is transported and handled before it reaches the gallery walls.
So works of art are typically wrapped. They're packed in wooden crates and they're transported on 18-wheeler tractor trailers or smaller box truck type of vehicles, depending upon the size of the work and or the size of the exhibition that's being traveled.
In the end, every decision, from placement to preservation, comes together to shape the final story seen by visitors.
A curator for a specific exhibition typically meets with our exhibition designer, and they go over any sort of sections that might be desired, any sort of thematic placement. They kind of go over that to kind of make an aesthetic judgment as to kind of which pieces go where.
Each exhibition is more than what's on the walls. It's the story of creativity, teamwork, and passion bringing art to life. This exhibition is available to visit at the Georgia Museum of Art through November 2nd. Reporting for Grady Night Shift, we are Chad Andrews and
Elena Lara.
Do you think we can get a portrait of us?
I mean, maybe when we're famous.
I mean, we may not be famous, but we are
official.
We're official.
That's right.
Oh, heck yeah.
For our last and my personal favorite segment, let's give it up for Sabrina with What's the Move?
Hey, Sabrina Felix here, bringing you What's the Move for this weekend. Musical fans, kick off your weekend with a free screening of the 2024 adaptation of Wicked at Walker Park, hosted by ACC Leisure Services. The showing starts at 7:40 p.m., and attendees can bring lawn chairs, blankets, and food, but regular park rules still apply. Also, don't try to do Cynthia Erivo's run, please. And it's that time of the year again. AthHalf weekend is upon us. The 9th annual AthHalf Educates 5K is Saturday at 2:30 p.m. and the 16th annual AthHalf Half Marathon is Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Yikes. I'm wishing all registered runners good luck, minimal cramping, and a really nice breakfast afterwards. For those of us who aren't willing to drive 3 hours away for a football game, Authentic Brewing Company is hosting a watch party for the Auburn game. Kickoff is at 7:30 p.m., so go Dogs, and for the love of God, at least beat this team from Alabama. And guess what? Jason's band is real! It's called Sea People, and they are having their first concert this Saturday at 8 p.m. For more info, reach out to Jason on Instagram at Jason_sing_. And you can round off the weekend at Authentic too. The brewery is hosting a spooky crafternoon Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. with Halloween-themed tie-dye and other festive crafts. Whatever you do this weekend, have fun, be safe, pray that we win this football game, and for the Grady Night Shift, I'm Sabrina Felix. Back to y'all at the desk.
Well, I think we all know where I'm going to be this weekend.
Yeah, my concert.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say Wicked, but yeah, that too, for sure.
Maybe. Might show up, make an appearance.
That's fair.
Make sure that you follow us on all of our socials at Grady Newsource.
Our next show is October 23rd, so make sure you tune in.
Clocking out for the night, I'm Jason Singh.
I'm Shad McMillan.
And I'm Maddie McKinley.
Good night,
y'all.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I think I finally found.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Got a new house. It's looking pretty cool so far.
A place that I call home.
I'm teaching Louise how to cook some lasagna. Thank you.
Study, please.
I think I finally found a place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Your home before sunrise. On top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit aceyourretirement.org